3 AI tools, 1 text message, a stopwatch. And by the end of this video, one of them is going to make things worse. Here's the setup. I have a real unanswered text message sitting in my phone right now. It's been sitting there for 2 hours. Not because I'm busy, because I don't know what to say back. You already know this feeling. Everybody knows this feeling. The message is from a friend who canceled plans on me for the 3rd time, and this time added, "Hope that's okay," at the end. It is not, in fact, entirely okay. But I also don't want to start a whole thing over text. So, instead of thinking about this like a normal person, I'm making 3 AI tools compete to write my reply. Same message pasted in, same context given. Same 3-minute clock. Whichever reply I would actually feel comfortable hitting send on wins. Speed, tone, and whether I genuinely send it without editing a single word. 3 judges. Me, the stopwatch, and my own capacity to overthink a text message for way too long. Let's go. Tool 1. Clock starts now. I paste the message and type, "Help me reply to this without being weird about it." 15 seconds in, it's already responding. Fast start. 30 seconds. Done. That was quick. The reply? No worries at all. Whenever works for you, I'm flexible. I read it again. That is not my reply. That is the reply of someone who has fully forgiven this person and also slightly lost their own personality in the process. Time's up. Tool 1 result, fast, safe, and completely fake. I would not send this. I would feel like an imposter sending this. Score, technically polite, emotionally dishonest, a generous C. Tool 2, clock resets, same message, fresh, go. This one asks a question first, which slows it down slightly, but I respect it. Do you want to sound totally fine with it, or a little honest that it's the 3rd time? Good question, actually. I said, a little honest. 20 seconds later, all good. Though I'll admit the 3rd reschedule is becoming a bit of a pattern. Let me know when works. I read this one twice too, but for a different reason. That's actually close to what I would say. The softens it. It's honest without being a whole conversation. Time check, under a minute total. Tool 2 result, fast and genuinely close to my real voice. Score, this is the one to beat. A solid A-. Tool 3, final round, clock starts. I'm curious about this one because it's never been great with short, casual stuff before. It tends to over-explain. 10 seconds. 15. It's thinking. Visible thinking indicator. Same as always with this one. 30 seconds. Still thinking. In a texting reply competition, thinking is doing a lot of unpaid overtime right now. 50 seconds. It responds. And it's long. 3 separate reply options, each with a 1-line explanation of the tone. Option A, warm and easy. Option B, honest and light. Option C, honest and direct. I did not ask for 3 options. I asked for 1 reply. I have a text message that's been sitting for 2 hours, not a multiple choice exam. 55 seconds total. And I still have to make a decision on top of the decision I already couldn't make? Tool 3 result, thoughtful, genuinely well-reasoned, and it handed the hardest part of the problem right back to me. Score, technically the most thorough, also technically the least helpful when I'm already stuck. A frustrating B. So here's where this gets interesting, because I actually sent one of these. I sent Tool 2's reply. Word for word, no edits. My friend replied within 4 minutes. Haha, fair, I owe you one. This weekend for sure, it worked. It landed exactly how I wanted it to land. A little honest, not the whole thing. Let that sit for a second, because I think it matters more than which tool was smartest. Tool 3 was, on paper, the most careful and thorough, and it was the least useful in the actual moment, because when you're stuck, more options isn't help, it's more stuck. Final scores, properly. Tool 1, fast, but wrote a version of me that doesn't exist. Confident and wrong. Tool 2, fast, close to my actual voice, and I used it in real life 4 minutes ago. The winner, clearly. Tool 3, the most thoughtful answer, and also the only one that made the problem bigger instead of smaller. If I'm honest about what I actually learned here, it's this. When you're overthinking something small, you don't need more options. You need someone or something to just pick one and let you react to it, instead of handing the decision back to you dressed up as 3 decisions. I don't think this means the slow, careful tool is bad. I think it means it's solving a different problem than the one I actually had. I wasn't looking for the most correct answer. I was looking for permission to stop thinking about a text message. The message got answered. My friend and I are getting food this weekend. None of that required a stopwatch. It just felt better to have one running.